So let's do a general Celtic cross, and the situation will be figured out in the pre-shuffle. You see if it applies to you, if it is your situation, and even if it is not your situation, if you resonate with it, or you just want to see where it goes, then also please stay. This reading might have some messages for you. Devil. So this is going to be interesting. Page of Swords. Might be a younger person, a careless, reckless younger person. Five of Swords. Somebody you have already separated from. This might be about that. So I'll give it 5 shuffles and then I'll do the Celtic cross. Take the messages if you can read them. This usually means a confusion caused by a hasty person who just swept into your life. No commitment, only curiosity. A lot of words, a lot of talking, a lot of messages. So, all right, 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me cut the deck. 1. Let's lay out the Celtic cross. You are actually at a very good point. After a long while, you are feeling emotionally balanced, emotionally complete. You don't feel dependent or needy. This is the start of a new chapter emotionally. I will not rush in to say that this is a new love. It could be, but let the cards unfold. What you're crossed by is the 9 of Swords. So, though you're feeling very good and all, there is some residue from the past and some tortured thoughts. Putting them together, I can see that this might be, when you lay down to sleep. This might be when you lay down to sleep, when you're not that busy in the 3D world, that all these thoughts come rushing upon you. So this is what is blocking your complete emotional fulfillment, that you still have a lot of anxiety and trauma from the past. This is imaginary, this is not in reality anymore, this is something which happened in the past, but obviously it is affecting you very deeply and very traumatically. There are readers who can just do an entire reading from these 2 cards. Unfortunately, I'm not at that level yet, but I do sense that there is a great deal of learning from this. And if I can foretell this, how the reading is going to progress, this is going to perhaps be about you finding it in yourself to rise above petty energies. Perhaps you were this empath who was beset by lower energy narcissists, and narcissists whom you let into your life who were actually much beneath your level, and they did not really serve to enhance your life in any way other than usher problems into your life. So this is perhaps this reading might be about you finding and appreciating and honoring and acknowledging your own emotional completeness, and realizing that you don't have to be this doormat anymore. It could be that. Finding that. Okay, so the root of this situation is the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups here. That's the root of the situation. It is, you sensed that something was not working out in the past. Something was not really up to the mark. It left you incomplete. And This is what has created this dynamic, that though you feel you have everything, at the same time you also feel very disturbed, because you sense that there is something, and that there is also, you have to see here, this is the cup. This is the cup you really want. And my instincts are telling me, intuitively I can see that this is actually your own cup which you already possess in the Ace of Cups. It's already here. It's just that you're not able to quite see it. You're not able to quite see it. And this could be because of so many reasons, like maybe you were not appreciated as a child. Maybe you have a lot of self-doubt because of the way your life has been, that kind of thing. We will clarify later about this, but that is the root of this problem. Always being dissatisfied and not appreciating yourself, I think, given all this. Now, immediate past. This is a Page of Wands. This could be that young person. This could also be you picking up. Let me clarify right away. What is this Page of Wands? What is this Page of Wands? What is the energy of this Page of Wands? Please tell me. What is the energy of this Page of Wands? All right. Queen of Cups at the bottom. So this is the nurturing energy. You've been nurturing something. And this is Two of Swords. So you were perhaps, this is that classic empath. We were talking about being an empath, a doormat. Empaths are treated as doormats by narcissists. This is a petty little narcissist. And but this is somebody who you have stopped reacting to. You've taken a break from them. You are guarding your heart, and also you're afraid to say anything, to act, because you know that no matter what you do, you're going to literally let them have it. And you are too much of an empath to show them the door or to hurt them in any way. So the best thing is to just not react. And you are looking to your psyche here, the moon, to guide you, you are already very stable. See, you're on stable ground. But you have traveled a very rough journey. You've swum through rocks and crags to come to this position, but you are now stable. It's just that you don't know how to react to this person anymore. Because anything you do, both the options seem quite fraught with maybe emotional violence or emotional separation and things like that, and you may not be ready for that. Or you sense that the best way to deal with it is to just not do anything, to let them go out of your life. If I read this, because this is how one of the axes of the cross goes, if I read this Two of Swords with the Page of Wands and this Ace of Cups, this is because you have some hurt from the past, some traumas from the past which are preventing you from taking direct action. They're preventing you from taking direct action against this situation. However, what is clear is that this Page of Wands is not a good energy. It is a lower energy, and this is what has been causing this problem. This was present in your recent past. Maybe now you're finally getting over it, but the residue is still here. Now, what is the highest possibility? Your higher self is guiding you towards Ace of Swords. So, yes, you are getting clarity. Your own emotional completeness is going to guide you towards clarity. And this also, especially because Two of Swords had come out, you're going to choose one sword. You're going to arrive at a decision, because you will be able to see clearly through all this. Ace of Swords. Judgment, you're overcoming something. Ten of Wands, yes. You are just going to carry this burden and it is about to be finished. So you have this clarity that this is about to get finished and you're just going to see it through. I don't see any severing of ties as much as just ending this thing, letting this thing end. And it is a burden that is there. It is a burden, but you have been quite good about carrying it and not shirking your responsibility in this. I don't know why you feel responsible for this person, but you do. You are going to guard yourself against this person. You have already. You understand that this person is not for you. You are going to engage in your life again, and you're going to move forward because of this clarity. You're going to move forward and you're going to take charge of your life. A good phase is coming. Very good phase is coming. Wheel of Fortune changes, immediately uplifts the pace of this, of a reading, entire reading. And you're going to get very busy in your prosperity. Immediate future is the Star. Beautiful. You're going to get healing from this. Star happens after a Tower moment. So you're most probably going to be free of this falseness. And the Ace of Cups, I think, is coming into play here, where you are now in touch with yourself. No pretenses. Completely naked to yourself. Meaning you see yourself for who you really are. And you're in, the universe is replenishing your subconscious, your conscious world. It's giving you guidance, it's giving you brightness, it is giving you hope. It is a wish granted. And the wish here is to be free of this trauma. Is to be free of this. You are being freed from this trauma. And from this pettiness. Let me see what is going on here. So you were thinking about how to proceed with this. You had been strategizing for a long time, staying stuck in this position. But now the Wheel of Fortune and the Star and the Ace of Cups, they have raised your vibration. You worked through it. You've done a lot of work, and now you are in this whole abundant energy. You understand your value with the Ace of Cups and the Star. You understand your value. You understand your stature vis-a-vis the Page of Wands. There is such a huge difference between the two of you that it's not a suitable relationship at all. And this is you moving ahead, just getting ideas to take your life forward. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Pentacles energy. You're going forward. And the bottom of the deck is Four of Wands, where you found stability and happiness. And if you're partnered, then you have a partner who supports you, which is why you are now able to move forward. If you're single, then these are your higher selves, which are giving you a balance, and you're feeling good about something. This is because you've left that old situation. You have left that old situation, and this is why now your life is coming into balance. The dark night is over, as is also the message of the Star. So your energy in this whole thing is the Tower. Wonderful. You just don't want that falseness anymore. This Swords, the Nine of Swords is here. So it's not as if you're in perfect alignment with everything, but you are moving towards that very shortly. But at the moment, your energy is that of the Tower. You might be feeling quite upset. You might be feeling because Ace of Swords is not an easy energy. It is a very sharp clarity. And this sharp clarity with the eagle, it means you have to rise up way above the situation in order to look at it in totality, to have like a macro view of the whole thing. So this does mean a period of detachment, of separating yourself from something and working on something and accepting something. And so this is, you might be having a Tower moment here. This Tower moment, let me see, to me it means it is more mental than anything, because all these are emotional and mental cards here. I don't see an actual fight or anything. It is just that now you are accepting the reality. You're accepting things for what they are, the mismatch and all that. The Tower, please. So this is what you had wanted with them. You had wanted the 10 of Pentacles, everything, a family, a home and everything. But it is ruined. You see that it is absolutely gone. There is no point in saving it. And you are devastated and so are they. This card says that they're not having an easy time of it either. And help is at hand. In this card, help is at hand. And this is minor arcana, so this doesn't go on forever. Help is at hand if you only know where to look for it. And along with the 9 of Swords, it means that you were really suffering through this. You were really suffering through this. But Star is here, and the next card is the Queen of, is the Empress herself. So you are now in a very high vibration. So this is going to be replaced by abundance, because now you're going to focus on your own prosperity, and you will have the clarity to get rid of this false foundation. This tower is going, and ultimately it is leading you to this. You would want to be alone. You are at the top of the hill. You realize your worth. You're at the top of the hill. All these people are trying to climb up the hill, trying to equate themselves with you, but you are not having any of it. You're keeping them well at bay. You're very confident and desirous of being alone. You don't want to be contaminated by these narcissists anymore. You're fighting them off. And this is a card of successful defense of your home turf. You're going to do that. The Empress will not suffer fools. That is the Tower moment. I think this Tower moment is basically you getting rid of all the falseness from your life. The universe, rather, doing it for you and busting you out of that prison. Your environment is the King of Wands. Wonderful. This could be another person, or this could be just you finally taking charge of your life and feeling confident. The King of Wands does not mope around. It's a very happy energy, very happy-go-lucky, and they enjoy their life. They are very confident, very robust, and they don't sit around weeping and whining. They just do whatever they want with full conviction, very creative. And along with the King of Pentacles, this, if it is another person, then he's coming to help you. If it is your energy, then you are going to be achieving a lot of success. So your environment is very conducive to growth, and you are not going to be sad anymore. This tower, the aftershocks of the tower are more than going to be mitigated by this, especially since the star is also here. You're going to get healing. Okay, I'm not going to clarify this. Now, your subconscious. What is the subconscious telling you? It's hopes and fears? Yes. It is 2 of Pentacles. It is telling you to now take charge of your life, to mull over things, and to just achieve a kind of balance before you can power through to your life, and to get busy in creative pursuits, handling your life. So bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles. What has come out is the Page of Cups, the Moon, and Justice. Alright, so beneath the Page of Pentacles is Strength. So you're making a new start here. You're getting a new start, a message of a new start actually. You are sensing, because now you have reconciled whatever was bothering you, the 9 of Swords which are literally cutting you up inside. You have made peace with them. You are making peace with them, and this is the Empress that has already come out twice in the reading. And you are now going to be nice to yourself. You're going to, instead of this energy cutting at you, you're going to channelize it. So it is going to empower you. The King of Wands is here, and this is kind of like that fire energy. And this Page of Pentacles is now, maybe bringing you good ideas, good opportunities, just, like hope about whatever projects you're doing. The cards that have come out are this Page of Cups, the Moon, and Justice. So it seems you're going to cut out this lower energy person. They might be returning to you. But in this, it seems that you are more than ready to not meet them. You sense the dangers of moving forward at this time, and you would rather spend your time getting in touch with your shadow side, working on the shadow side, healing it, regenerating, receiving all the positivity from the moon, which is your psyche. It could also be your mother, and it's a very healing energy which you're receiving, and you're not going to unnecessarily invite trouble by walking this path with this danger. Now these are they can be many things, but they can be actual people also, but these are usually your own animal sides, your instinctive sides, which at the moment are very excited by the moon, so you're going to wait out this energy, and you're going to use this time to stay submerged in the waters and find healing. You've been through 2 towers, so you can recognize them. You've been through towers. You are in the tower moment right now. So you can recognize the presence of 2 towers here already, which are going to be caused if you listen to these 2 dangerous ideas or whatever these dangers are. And you are in no mood to revisit all that again over and over and over. So you're going to stay put. You're not going to rise to the bait of this page of cups. They're going to come up with very charming words, very sincere, very heartfelt, maybe a couple of tears, maybe apologies, soft, sincere, everything, but you're not going to be melted, because you are actually the universe is setting you free of this. The universe is restoring balance to you. It's going to bring objectivity to you. You're going to weigh the facts carefully. You see the weighing scales here. You're going to weigh the facts carefully, and you already have the Ace of Swords. Here it is, the Ace of Swords. You're going to use it. You're going to cut away the nonsense out of your life, which is this person. This person is going to get out of your life. You're not going to have any of it. Why? Also because you realize that you have to balance your life. You're very precariously balanced at the start, or in the initial stages of some project, or you want to start a project, you want to prioritize, and you don't want to be distracted by these people. The outcome, 10 of Swords. So this is going to be, with the Tower, I see that this is going to be an ending of a long and bitter period, where you had tried but you had failed in so many attempts, and sword after sword, all of them being thrust in your back, being betrayed, being disappointed, being cheated, being backstabbed, and your trust and your kindness and your faith, your empathy, all being misused, abused, that kind of a thing. The good news in this is that though this is a bitter end, it is an end, and therefore every end means a new beginning. So be ready for this, and let me clarify. The devil. So obviously it had something to do with toxic patterns. Let me take some pre-shuffles. So you were trying to work in all this time where you were feeling betrayed and backstabbed and hurt, deeply wounded. You were trying to work through it. However, you were also feeling very traumatized. This was a period of great trauma that has carried on till now. Hopefully it is going to end now. So what is this 10 of Swords? 10 of Swords is the outcome. Star, 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Strength, and the 10 of Pentacles. So the Justice beneath the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the underlying energy. The justice that you received, the reset, the moment you get rid of that person who comes back with an apology or some kind of an enticing offer, very sentimental, that kind of a thing. And you're going to focus because the King of Pentacles had already come out, the King of Wands is here. So you are going to focus on your own prosperity. You have already understood the importance of chasing your own dreams rather than squandering your energy on squandering your life on unworthy people. The star here tells me pretty much the same thing as this star here. So I'm not going to repeat this unnecessarily, except that you're going to receive healing. And Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, of going back to your childlike innocence, your authenticity, your core energy. And Ace of Cups, again, this is the first card of the reading, the most important card, that you are achieving this Ace of Cups here, even though it may be blocked by the Nine of Swords, which is ending here in the Ten of Swords. Therefore, now you are free to accept and acknowledge this Ace of Cups, and you are not going to be traumatized anymore, because all that raw energy is now being brought under control. You have paid your dues with the Ten of Swords, and usually this is also something to do with an ego, with your ego being finished. Maybe that was also a very important factor in why you clutched on to that person. Maybe they fed your ego, maybe they felt you, maybe they made you feel good, maybe they flattered you, or for some other reason, you know it best. But this is also, the taming of the ego. Here the ego is dying. There's the death of the ego. And so this is a great card. And your higher self is telling you to be clear now, to have clarity. I think you're tapping into this taming of this energy is allowing you to tap into greater truths about yourself. This is the infinity symbol. And let me take the overall guidance of the spread. What is the overall takeaway? What is that one takeaway, one card takeaway from this? It is this. Okay. King of Wands at the bottom. What you're getting is that the moment you start feeling confident about yourself is when you start appreciating yourself for who you are. This is your Six of Cups. It had come out earlier in this outcome card. And you're going back to what you really were. You had a complete journey here. Your ego is dead. When your ego is dead, it is allowing your authenticity to resurface. This is also like the Tower card, where that false prison is being dismantled by the universe, so the real you can be set free. And I see this also here. The star also here, especially since it's naked, is like, in all your truth, without any covering up, without any, dressed up. None of that dressed up thing. It's all out there, the naked truth. And that is your inner core, your inner child. I will take some oracle cards here. What is the prediction, guidance, whatever you want to say, hopefully in terms of a prediction. What is the prediction for this reading? Action and embracing. So this is great. Action is finding your inner strength to move on, to face the odds, and to find that power, the source of power in yourself to move on. And embracing is accepting the situation for what it is. This is a flooded plain that, for the moment, things are not really, things are coming at some side. It's like flooded, there is no, and there is not too much light. I don't know if it is a sunset or a sunrise, but this is a moment where of calm actually. Calm, embracing of the reality. Let me read the book. Embracing, floodplains. Sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value. perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be a great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. So this is great. The tower is here, so obviously you're going to go through some very emotional moment, and so the time is to embrace them, to learn from them, and also to this tower is also a very powerful event in your life. So you need to get into action, you need to understand this power and stand strong and go forward, go ahead. Your subconscious knows that you're you're trying to balance your life, and you have to prioritize, you have to be very skillful in walking this tightrope. So these two have a message for that. The underlying energy is stillness, that yes, there is a calm. Maybe there's the calm before the storm, or maybe the storm has already happened and now there is the calm after the storm. This is also a bit like this embracing card. This is the storm, right? So yeah, it makes sense. It does resonate. This is the calm. This is the storm. That is what it is. Like I said earlier on in the reading, that some readers can just tell the entire reading by the first two cards, and I think this is borne out by the whole thing. Let me take the Moonology. What do they have to say about this reading? What do you have? What messages do you have? This is from the universe. The universe wants to tell us about this reading. What does the universe have to say? Okay. Conclusions are within reach. That's the Ten of Swords. Have faith in your dreams. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, waxing crescent moon, and full moon eclipse. So I think full moon eclipse and conclusions are within reach is this Tower card along with the Ten of Swords. So something is ending, and have faith in your dreams. The star is here. Star is here, and waxing crescent moon means that it is going to grow from here. So things are going to grow. Your instinctive healing and all that is going to grow, and you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I will read about this. I have a feeling that this has some more messages. Attune to the moon. Make sure you put family first. This is also like this, going back to your childhood, your family, people you related to with a sense of nostalgia, all that. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. Again, this card. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? I think this is like that. This energy together with this, where you are, learning to prioritize and reviewing your real goals as opposed to false. Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. I think this is like that embracing card, right? This is like that embracing card. Action and embracing, they are a little at odds with each other. I'm going to read what the action card says. Storm clouds gathering. A shift is coming, the time is now, don't hesitate. Face your fear, do it anyway. So this to me is the Tower with the King of Wands, being ready to face what is being taken out of your life, this whole this disruption which is going to happen. Look forward with a calm, steely gaze and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. It is this. Even if you are not 100% certain of your decision, right now it's better to make any choice than none at all. So that's great. I think the choice that you're making here is to be yourself now and to choose you and choose the real you, the core, childlike nature, your family, what you always wanted authentically from your life without trying to fulfill expectations of others and that kind of thing. I get the feeling that there is some other thing that they're trying to say. What is that one message that will complete this reading? What is that one message that will complete this reading? What is that one message that will complete this reading? There is something missing. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So this is being stable, being conservative, not making any risky moves, being very wise, reading up a lot, acquiring knowledge, being in a very, very high vibration, not doing anything petty at all. And this is getting busy in work. So this is great. I think this is like that embracing card, right? This is that embracing card, not allowing this emotional fullness to get to you, but to learn from it. And this is a card of stillness. We also had stillness somewhere here. Well, you saw it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, here it is. Stillness. We had that stillness at the bottom of the deck. So that is the underlying energy. And the message here is that this you can achieve by focusing on your work. Use this time to, focus on your work, and not as a diversion so much as to channel this energy. Like we had the Strength card, where you're channeling that raw energy into, a source of power and strength. So use that here. And the way this card looks, this work itself is a form of meditation. A very highly detailed and skillful work. So it requires all your concentration in almost like a trance. I believe it's called being in the zone. So this is what you need to do. That's great. So I think I'm going to close the reading here. And I hope it was of some value to you. Please leave your comments, your suggestions, your likes, dislikes, share, subscribe. Until next time, namaste.